There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Hello, and welcome back to IGOW3. Field reporter Danny here on location in the IGOW training grounds to introduce weekly challenge number 24, the Drone Nation Fallen Ladder. For this week's challenge, you will need to set up a fallen ladder obstacle, which is just 4 IGOW approved gates set end to end and on the ground. Oh, hold on one second. I'm getting a notification in my Drone Nation app that my friends are going out to fly near me, so I'm about to go join them right now. I'll catch y'all later. Let's send it back to Dan in IGOW Studio so he can break down this week's challenge. Thanks, field reporter Danny. This week's featured sponsor is Drone Nation. And Drone Nation is an app that you can download on your phone. And I was trying to put together a video to explain exactly how you use it and what Drone Nation is, but they already have a perfect video on their YouTube channel with Tommy Tibiata, aka Umagod. So let's throw it over to my good friend Tommy now so he can explain what Drone Nation is and how you use it.
So, my name's Tommy, and I'm going to tell you a story about Joe. Alright, so Joe is like this average dude, and one night he's just like spending hours and hours on YouTube, comes across these drone videos, and he just gets immediately hooked. He's just like video after video after video, and after a while he's just like, I need this in my life, like right now. He spends hours on Google and ends up with a ready-to-fly drone, and it's got this old version of like Betaflight. And so he does some more research, and eventually he figures out, alright, I should probably be on some newer firmware, you know, I need like the best stuff. And so he's trying to figure out how to do that, but he's like posting on Facebook to try and get help, but between like ads and cat videos, he just can't get the help he needs, right? So finally he's looking at his laptop, and he's just like, dude, why won't this freaking flash? What is this DFU mode? So I'm like, first of all, get off Facebook. Use this app called Drone Nation, and then just post it on the timeline, and like somebody will answer it. Looks at me with this weird face. He's like, wait, an app? I'm like, yeah, man. It's just an app. There's an app for everything these days. Just download the app, check it out, you'll get the help you need. And he goes, whoa, wait. Can I also find someone who can help me solder? Because like, I'm not really good at that. And I'm like, yeah, man, of course. The app will help you find the kind of help that you need. He got his answer. He's like, oh, so that's how you get into DFU mode. So Joe finally like updates his quad, and he's feeling really good about it, and he's been flying in his front yard, and he's just like totally nailed down extreme hovering. He hops in his car, drives to the closest park, but there's too many people. So he shoots me a text asking like, hey, do you know any good places to fly? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't even live near you. Heck, you're just a dude that I made up to tell this story. So he proceeds to like just tell me like, I'm looking for this place for good freestyle, maybe a little bit of proximity. And I text him back with 2 words. Drone Nation. Joe's like, duh. So I explained how the app can show you like a list view or a map view of not just like AMA sanctioned sites, but user submitted sites. And you can even click on each spot and it'll tell you what it's good for, like the type of flying. And it'll even show you like comments left by other people. So Joe actually finds out that the park that he's at is actually a flying spot. And there's a comment there that said, hey, this spot is dope, but you gotta be here before 6 p.m. So, had Joe been using that app, he would have known that if he just got there in time, that spot would have been dope. Anyways, a couple weeks later, I run into Joe at a coffee shop. I go up to him and say what's up, but he's like, hang on. Saturday's my only day to fly. I gotta message people, I gotta make this post, create invitations, I gotta do all the things. He's using freaking Facebook again. When did this guy ever learn? Anyways, so he reaches his phone. Great. Dave can't go again. I could tell in his head he was probably thinking to himself, I need new friends. So I grab his phone. I'm like, man, just make life easier for yourself. Use the app, man. You can let your friends and nearby pilots know that you're about to fly with just a few simple clicks. And you can make some new friends while you're at it. So I asked for the time, I asked for the place, and he's like, wait. I'm not ready to make new friends. Yes, you are. Well, what if like Oh My God shows up? Like he's like really good. Like, oh man, I'm getting nervous just thinking about this. So I tell him to like relax, and I'm like, first of all, Oh My God sucks. And second, you can search for others based on your preferred experience level, flying type, how far they are, whatever you're comfortable with. He completely ignores that and says, oh, but what if he does show up? Do you think I could be in his vlog? Oh, maybe I can get him to sign my props. Hey, you think he'd be into that? Okay, maybe we just filter this down to your friends and make this private because you're clearly not ready to make new friends. Okay? So fast forward a couple months and Joe's basically made a bunch of flying friends, or co-pilots as the app calls it. And he becomes like the organizer for events. So he starts organizing races and quickly realizes what a complete nightmare it is. People are just coming up to him asking questions like, hey Joe, what channel should I be on? Race band 3. Oh no, wait, that's taken. Take 8. Joe, hey, when am I up? Dude, when I call your name. Come on, man, listen. I got the freaking megaphone here. Hey Joe, sorry man, I just showed up. Can I take race band 8? No, dude, did you just listen? I just gave race band 8 to somebody. Joe, hey, how many milliwatts should I be at? Alright, now I know what you're thinking, and no, I didn't come in to rescue him. In fact, he rescued himself. See, Joe submitted some feedback via the app, and so he asked for a couple of things, but the two main things he asked for is automatic channel management and the ability to send push notifications, so that he doesn't have to yell at every event. Yeah, push notifications. So the Joe Nation peeps are like, I got you. And just like that, event organization became a thing in the app. So now whenever Joe organizes an event, he looks like he's got the shit together. Oh, damn, Joe keeps texting me, man.
So, looks like you and Joe are pretty good friends.
Yeah, we've actually been pretty good friends. We've actually been keeping in touch through this Joe Nation app. In fact, we have these challenges with each other.
But you guys live in like different states, so how does that work?
Alright, so check this out. The app actually lets you do these challenges based on location, if you guys are all in the same spot, or you can base it on anywhere if not.
Oh. So that way you can keep that game of quad going between you and your friends without needing to actually be in the same place together.
Exactly. In fact, you can even have these challenges and have it so that the community votes on the winner. So it's pretty cool stuff.
So what's the moral of the story?
Download Joe Nation.
Thanks, Tommy. That's a great explanation of what the Drone Nation app can do. Drone Nation has generously provided cash prizes and swag packages for the winners of the IGOW prizes this week. Huge thanks goes out to Jason of Drone Nation. You can support Drone Nation by using the app to jumpstart an FPV community in your area. Right now, Drone Nation has also teamed up with Leviathan FPV to create a race series in Velocidrone. You can find it in the Challenges tab of the Drone Nation app. All you have to do is download the track and put down a time, take a screenshot, and upload it to the Challenges section of your Drone Nation app, and you'll be entered to win. Levi will be putting out a custom track every 2 weeks, and there will be cash prizes for the top 3 positions in each class, as well as 2 $25 prizes that will be given out randomly. Check the link in the description below for full information. Alright, now let's jump into the requirements for weekly challenge number 24, the Drone Nation Fallen Ladder. Requirement number 0 is that your video is a maximum of 90 seconds long and you follow all of the IGOW3 video posting rules. Requirement number 1 is that you set up a fallen ladder obstacle by arranging 4 IGOW approved gates end to end, all set on the ground. Each gate can be a maximum of 28 inches to a minimum of 16 inches, and the obstacle can be set inside or outside. Requirement number 2 is that you have 30 seconds to slalom through as many of the gates of the fallen ladder as possible. Your time starts when you fly forward through the first gate, and your time will end exactly 30 seconds later. Each gate you fly through during your time is worth 2 points. You must slalom forward and then fly around the end of the last gate in the obstacle and then slalom backward through the gates. After going through the last gate backwards, you fly around the other end of the obstacle and start to slalom forward again. You must keep your camera view faced forward at one end of the obstacle. You can bump the gates or tap the ground, but you will lose 3 points to a penalty each time you yaw turn 80 degrees or more away from the forward-facing direction that you establish at the start of the run. You will get this penalty even if the turn is due to a bump or a ground tap. Requirement number 3 is you have 30 seconds to perform as many half-matties back and forth through the fallen ladder gates as possible. Your time starts when you perform a half-matty and pass through one of the end gates, and your time ends exactly 30 seconds later. You will earn 5 points for each half-matty you complete during your time. You must perform a half-matty through each gate as you move down the ladder. The gate order should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So you go back and forth through the gates. If you bump the gates or tap the ground, you will not receive credit for that half-matty, but you can continue the sequence on the next gate to continue earning points. You must roll in either direction to get inverted, and then start the front foot motion to fly backwards through each gate. Yaw spin half-matties will not be counted. Your combined total score will be used for ranking, just like we have in 50-50 style challenges before. What's happening? For the IGOW Squid Game portion of the challenge, the bottom 4 pilots from each team will receive a letter this week. That is all. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, well, this week's challenge has 2 elements that require very different skills. So find which is your strength and use that to score as many points as possible. Good luck and happy whooping.